It's those few days between Christmas and New Year's where none of us really know what we are supposed to be doing. So I want to take this time and actually set myself up for the new year and just have like a really kind of relaxing but both productive couple of days. So what do you say? Shall we spend it together? Today is the 27th. We have not had like a hot Christmas at all. It has been like raining in Pretoria for I think longer than a week now, almost 2 weeks already, and it's going to continue raining for like the rest of the week. We are going to my mom's today. I'm taking like a cheese platter, we're having some wine. It's just like a very chilled get together. I just got this new set from PQ Clothing and I haven't gotten around to wear it yet because it's been too damn hot, but now it's actually like the perfect day to wear it. I actually think that this set is going to be like perfect for today. If it starts raining again, it's going to be fine, but it also has been like pretty humid as well, so it's like summery without it being like too open. If the sun does come out, sneakers are going to be too warm with this, so I'm just going to opt for like these little white espadrilles to complete the fit. Excuse the craziness going on behind me. I just wanted to make us like something quick to eat, just like a quick breakfast, because lately we've been like showing up to all like the things already hungry, and that has just not been the vibe. So we decided that we have to eat today before we can go anywhere else. But let me show you what I'm going to be taking with. I am going to take with our favorite wine at the moment, which is actually this one. It is the Jakkelsvlei White Moscato, but the pink Moscato is very nice as well. It kind of has like a little bit of like a sparkle in it. So it's kind of like a sparkly kind of wine. It's fabulous, it's light, it's not dry at all, which is really fantastic. And then I'm also about to start like depotting these little cookies that we made. I'm going to be gifting it to my mom. I got the cutest little Christmas container for it, and it is like this old family recipe that JC's, I think his grandmother or something, handed down to him. It's like a chocolate and oat kind of cookie, but apparently both my parents used to love these as kids growing up. So for Christmas, it's a really kind of easy gift to give them because it like connects them with their childhood. It's something that they really love, and it's literally so easy to make. I decided to like buy these mini cupcake containers because cleaning this out of those pans is like super tricky, and also getting it out of it because it can get quite sticky. So this has actually been a genius idea from me. Ooh.
Lekker, né?
Sure.
Nou komt het maar uit. Fuck it, man. Bloksom, man.
I have packed all of the cookies and we lost one due to cookie tax, but it tastes absolutely incredible. And now I'm going to write them a little note to go with it, because who doesn't love a little handwritten note? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, I just ran into Food Lovers to get a few things for my cheese board. Literally just a few things because there so little was left. Okay, so I got 2 packs of salty cracks. These are the best for the cheese boards. Like, salty cracks just cannot be beaten. I got a fresh sweet chili sauce. And then cheese-wise, I have a cream cheese. I bought this like olive medley, which is like basil pesto, cream cheese, and like an olive pesto because my mom really likes olives. And then this dried cranberries kind of cheese. This one is actually really lovely. I really want to get like some mussels or like just like a meaty kind of thing. Literally none left. We have about like an hour's drive ahead of us now to get to them. It's been like raining on and off for the last few hours, and I'm just like so lazy to do anything. And I would love to stay and read for the remainder of the day and just cuddle, but we have stuff to do. I'm still working my sister's small business, and at this point we are literally in the thick of our busiest season, and we had like a really busy couple of weeks before we closed for the holidays, and then she went on a little trip and I was kind of just like holding down the fort. But she's coming back today, so there's a few things that I still have to do. There's a couple of messages that's like still unanswered, and then we start our next busiest season on Monday the 30th. So let me show you what I get to do right now to just like make things easier for her as soon as she comes back. I of course have my emotional support coffee flask here with me. I have stopped drinking coffee out of mugs as of like the last 2 weeks or something, because I feel as though I just have to like rush through it. Like once it hits the certain like the perfect temperature, then I have to like go and drink my coffee. Whereas if I put it in a flask, this flask I won in like a white elephant Christmas gift exchange game, and it's one of my like most prized possessions at this point. It holds it like so warm. I actually get to sip on this cup of coffee for almost 2 hours, which is huge. Let me show you the things to do. Right now the business is still relatively small and we use WhatsApp Business to run it. So right now there is about 80 job cards of stuff that needs to go into production right now when she comes back. But this is kind of my job. I've already done from the 80, I just have 34 left. So I have to basically load the order onto Trello right here. And then someone does the designs of it, but it's just like my job to load everything here. And then she handles like the next part. So I have the conversations, I have to answer those messages, like follow up on payments and everything, and then load the designs, she does the designs, and then we send it through to the printers. And the product ends up being like stickers that they can use on stationery and like bag tags for the school bags and pencil cases. But yeah, these conversations that are happening here is to choose like the picture and the font and to send us the details of the kit. And the designs that they chose and everything I load, but I don't put it into this little blocky or something. She does that. It's currently 11. I'm going to see how quickly I can get through this, and then I will start following up on these payments over here. I'm also watching One Tree Hill while I'm doing it. I just like some like background noise while ever I'm busy. I don't know, it just keeps my mind kind of occupied. I cannot sit in the silence just like this. I've done so much. I'm on season 9 and I'm basically only watching this while I'm working, so have been working a ton.
And for a while it was starting to get up. It's such a gypsy. I love running about moving out of the suitcase. So maybe Chase will understand that. It's not. Always got to change. Hey, I'm going for a run. Do you want to go? Thanks.
It is 1 o'clock right now. I just finished up with these designs. Coffee's done as well, and I haven't really been on my workout game as of recently. So the second that I got dressed this morning, I put on a workout set because honestly that's the only thing that's going to motivate me right now to actually work out. So let's go do that. Getting dressed into workout wear the second that you wake up always works. I'm doing it. I'm here. This is the gym room within my in-laws' place. They have one of these circuit kind of things, and then all of the solar equipment is in here as well. So it's like, it's not the most appealing, but it gets the job done. And then they also have like the regular gym equipment that I've been using. I haven't done a proper upper body day in quite a minute, so I think that's what I'm going to be doing today. Also, I have been kind of on like a Taylor Swift kick for a little while now actually. So I'm just listening to 130 minutes of Taylor Swift's best songs. Currently, the track is I'm Gonna Get You Back. I'm gonna get you back. Okay, let's get it. It's Sunday today, the vibes are high, and it's also one of my favorite times of the year because it is the time to start like planning for the new year, make a little vision board, set myself up for success for the year 2025, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today. Of course, any great thing starts with an amazing bevy, and I'm making myself an iced coffee right now. I also just add like this collagen creamer from O Nutricia. It has like, it's made up of coconuts, and it has like a really fabulous like coconut aftertaste. So having that in my iced coffee, honestly, it just hits the spot. We have been really big fans of vision boards ever since we watched like our first video on it. I think 8 years ago already. Yeah, it should be 7 or 8 years ago. And we like made a vision board for our wedding. We made one for like our honeymoon, dream cars that we wanted to have, like equipment, experiences that we wanted to take. And still, every time that something like comes through on our vision board, we are just like in complete shock because it's not things that necessarily make sense or is something that we can afford right now or something, but like it just always plays out. And that's just like the power of manifestation and gratitude. So it's one of our favorite things to do that each year. I'm also going to romanticize like this entire experience. I'm going to go sit outside in the garden. The sun is out, the birds are chirping. I have my little notebook. I'm going to have my perfect fun bevy. I might play some like relaxing music and stuff to just, you know, set the vibe. I'm so excited. I just came across this really incredible TikTok talking about a journal prompt and how you can use ChatGPT to like set your intentions for the new year, set your life story, and have like really measurable goals and really figure out what you want out of life. So I really think that I want to do that actually before doing my vision board, because right now I have like a few things in my head that I want to put on this board, but maybe this can also help me like locate or kind of discover things that I did not even think about yet that I can also add to my vision board. But before I start doing that, I really want to start with just like writing down all of the things that did not serve me in 2024, like really things that I just want to let go of, stuff that made me feel really small, places where I might be holding onto anger, which is just like super unnecessary, places that I failed in that I just don't want to carry that kind of energy into 2025. So I think if I can just like basically brain dump all of that to figure out like how I can move forward and upward for the new year, I think that that would be like a really great exercise to kind of like just leave the past in the past. Because sometimes you just don't need to pick at things, and I sometimes have like a really hard time of just like letting go of stuff, like yeah. So that is the vibe right now. That's what I'm gonna start writing, and might burn it afterward, we'll see. Okay, I've done my little bit of journaling. That felt really good to just have that off my chest and to not carry the weight of all of these things into the new year. I already feel like much lighter because of just that. Now I want to start doing that ChatGPT prompt that I just found on TikTok. Okay, the first question that I'm putting into ChatGPT is quite a loaded question, and it is, I want to create my goal and vision for 2025. Please guide me through this process by asking me 10 questions one by one, and when I'm done answering the 10th question, please write my dream life story for 2025, what my 2025 affirmation will be, then my top 5 goals to be broken down by relationships, business, family, money, body, and life. I'm excited to guide you through the process of creating your goal and vision for 2025. Let's take it step by step with 10 thoughtful questions to help you shape your dream life for the next year. Here's the first question. What does your ideal version of yourself look like in 2025? Think about your personal growth, character, and the qualities you hope to embody by then. What type of person do you want to be in terms of confidence, mindset, and values? Oof, that's deep. Okay. This sounds like fun. I'm going to go through these, I'm going to take my time with it, and I'll be back with the next steps. But I'm going to probably do like all 10 questions, and I think they are supposed to kind of like be different for each person based also maybe on the answers that you give. Let's see. This has been like so wholesome already. I'm so happy that I'm doing this. I would highly recommend it. I just filled in like the 10th question, and I think it did take like some of my answers and then put it into new questions. But like one of the questions was, what role does fun and adventure play in your 2025 vision? What kind of legacy do you want to create? And then it also gives like prompts and stuff that you want to think about during like the answering of this. The 10th question is, how do you want to feel by the end of 2025? Think about the emotions and overall think about the emotions and overall overall sense of fulfillment you want to carry with you. What feelings do you want to experience regularly, and what would you feel proud and content as you look back on the year? Okay, I think I'm just going to submit the 10th answer and see what happens next. Cool. So now that we've gone through these 10 questions, let's bring it all together into your dream life story for 2025. And then it just gave me like this entire description of my dream life story. So I'm going to go through it and see kind of like how accurate that sounds and like if it makes me feel like gooey inside. Literally want to bawl my eyes out right now. This is so beautiful. Wow. Okay. Now the 2025 affirmation. Let's read it together. I'm a powerful woman who leads with confidence, grace, and abundance. I trust myself to make bold moves, and I'm fearless in pursuing my dreams. My body is strong, my relationships are thriving, and my business is a reflection of my purpose. I honor myself and others with love, generosity, and authenticity. I am a magnet for opportunities, and I live each day with gratitude, joy, and abundance. Wow. Wow. Now it broke down my top 5 goals for 2025 in relationships, business, money, body, and life. I'm going to read through this and then we'll go to the next step. And now I'm taking the next prompt that this lady on TikTok has shared, and she says, This is actually insane, the way that it just spat out like an entire like plan in like how to reach all of these things, like a morning routine, how to stay productive, financial actions that I can take, how to nurture my connections. Like this is crazy. Like I'm going to read some of these to you. In terms of sleep, prioritize getting 8 hours of sleep and ensure you're winding down at least 30 minutes before bed to promote quality rest. So for instance, like I really wanted to like learn how to like edit my videos a lot better in 2025. I also wanted to learn more about like financial stuff and social media growth. So here is also an invest in learning. Every day spend 15 to 30 minutes learning something new related to video editing, social media growth, or financial management. And I can totally do like 15 minutes per day. Okay, set boundaries and prioritize rest. Set a work-life boundary. After 6 p.m, focus on family, personal time, and relaxation. Avoid overworking in the evenings to maintain balance and prevent burnout. I do this literally every single day. Like I have never worked a 8 to 5 job, so I don't know what it's like to like close a laptop at 5 and to not think about it until the next morning. Like I have no idea like how a life like that is, because I would literally be either editing content, creating content, or like replying to DMs and stuff until literally before I go to bed. So I never like switch off work time, you know. So this would be like a really great boundary for me to set. I think my life would just feel like so much more fulfilled if I feel like I have time for rest. Can you tell me exactly what my daily schedule should look like and include a goal tracker? Okay, and now it's giving me like an entire routine. Like, okay. This is making me so excited because the routine is down into like morning routine goes down into like literally minutes, and then hours like within like 30 or 15-minute increments, which is fantastic. Also included this like little table to track these goals with, and they are like business growth, financial goals, like the daily action that you have to take and how to track these, and then like any other notes. So financial goals, for instance, the daily action is track spending, save and invest regularly, and research opportunities. How to track this is to use a budgeting app to monitor daily spending and savings, and then set aside a fixed amount to save is the notes. Okay, so this is really, really good. That was the first part of this video, and like the intention of like setting the goals and everything. And I'm so happy that I am doing this. Like I feel as though like I have thought about things that I've never really considered, and this is fabulous. However, I did finish my drink, and we cannot do the next step without another fun baby. So let's go get that sorted. The beverage of choice, I just ordered this on Woolies Dash this morning, is a vanilla Coke. I got the sugar-free version. I've been drinking like a ton of fun babies lately, and they can pack like a lot of sugar, so I wanted another option for just when I want something fun, but that's not necessarily such loaded with sugar. I haven't had vanilla Coke in literally months, so I'm actually super excited for this. We were just talking about drinks the other day, and like drinks that we remember from our childhood and how fun that was. And do you remember when like vanilla Coke was like available everywhere? Like it was so easy to come by, it was in all the shops, and then it just disappeared. And now if you want to like buy the vanilla Coke, like the can, that is so expensive right now. So very thankful to Woolies for making this. Cheers. So nice. With beverage acquired, it is time for step 2, and this is the prompt. Can you turn all of this into a letter to myself that I will open on 1st of December 2025, reflecting on the year that was? And at the bottom have clear vanity metrics of where I'm starting today and where I am on the 1st of December 2025. So for instance, like for my financial goals, there was like an amount that I said that I wanted to save. So some of the vanity metrics that I'm inserting is the amount that I've saved right now, and then it will be like compared to the goal of how much money I do want to have saved. And that's just going to be like giving us clear metrics on how to see if I actually reached those goals. And then this is a letter that I will be opening on the 1st of December next year. I'm taking this moment to reflect on everything you've achieved in the past 12 months. This is giving me all of the feels. Like I know I'm on the right track here. It also spit out a table for the vanity metrics. So right now I'm going to insert like my monthly income today, and then the goal of my monthly income next year, savings, workout routine, travel days, date, stuff of that. Yes. Okay, our next prompt is I want to create a dream life journal. I will be printing this and using it every day. It needs to have my dream story, a quote from my letter to my future self, my top 5 goals, my ideal day in a table broken down by time, and then 3 pages for my weekly Sunday service. This will be where I reflect on the week, plan the week ahead, and track my habits. Include the habit tracker. And for the last page, I'm going to put my goals into a bingo card for 2025. Please break my goals down into milestones from everything we've discussed to make this playful and fun. Let's go. I don't think I've ever reflected this much in my entire life. I'm so happy that I did this. I'm going to add this into Canva, do like a little bingo card with it or whatever, and I'll do this throughout the week, but this has just been like really great. So for the Sunday service part, this is a page to reflect on your past week, plan the upcoming week, and track your habits. So the reflection of the week is like what went well this week, what can I improve on next week, what am I grateful for this week, and how did I embody my top 5 goals this week. Then planning ahead, it's like how will I challenge myself to grow this week. It has like a habit tracker for everything that I wanted to do. So like the workouts, my evening walks, reading, sleeping 8 hours. So it has like a little checklist for that, and then also like prompts that you can put into a little bingo card. So I will be doing that. Okay. This has been fun. Time to get into the vision board type of things, because this is not that visual. It's more of just like narrowing it down and discovering like the true purpose and like the true goals for the year. And now I want to get started with like my actual vision board. So this is what I'm going to do. Get in, besties, because we are vision boarding. Anything that is worth doing with a fun beverage. I started my vision boarding a little differently this year by clearing out all the things I was holding on to for the past year. I did this by journaling about all the moments that made me feel small, things I failed at or I didn't quite accomplish, overthinking, comparison, and even anger sometimes. One of my best pieces of advice when it comes to getting your pictures is by using Pinterest instead of Google for the images that you want. Use the search function in Pinterest and then type in the word that you're searching for, and then add the word aesthetic, and it gives you just a romanticized version of your goals. I usually start by also writing a few of my goals and visions down for the year. Go onto Pinterest and create a board specifically for your 2025 vision board, and then start adding things to it that you've written down. Once you've added pictures of everything on your goals list, you can go into that board and start downloading the images that you want to use for your vision board. The next step is to take all these images and open Canva. Depending on the size that you want, the search here is going to be different for you, but I knew that I wanted to set this as like my phone wallpaper, so I searched wallpaper, and then I started putting together my board based on the sizing that I've selected. Once you are happy with the placement of all your pictures, the goal is to have it someplace where you will see it as often as possible. So I've selected having it as my lock screen this year. I also put it up in our room and also on the first page of my gratitude journal that I use every morning, so it's like the first thing I see when I wake up. I just finished training, got ready really quick, and now I'm busy making myself some breakfast before I head out and meet up with my sister. She is in desperate need of some new clothing. I literally cannot deal with a runny egg, so I'm trying to flip this thing. There we go. Perfect. This is what I have going. I have one little sandwich tin. I've added some cottage cheese on top. We have some leftover mince from last night's burrito bowl that we had. And then you can probably guess the next step. We are adding some eggs on top. I'm going to go meet up with my sister at the mall. It's still relatively early because we wanted to be like in and out of the mall as soon as possible, like before all of the people that's still on holiday get up. But it's actually some of my favorite moments when she asks me to go with her and help her with it, simply because I get to feed my shopping addiction without spending any of my own money, which is lovely. Okay, here's breakfast. For a little bit of fiber or a veggie starter, I've just been like snacking on some cucumber while I've been making this. Also, have been putting everything bagel seasoning on literally everything, and now I simply cannot go without it. Hallo my mense! Wauw! Het jy hom opgepak?
Nee, jy het gister
Hallo baby!
jy het gister hierdie vir my
Hallo. Nie gister nie,
dan
die ander dag.
ja, by die ander dag.
Jy lyk so handsome.
Ja.
Lyk jy nie mooi nie en sissie? Jy lyk net so mooi sissie.
Ja.
Wat eet jy baby girl? Chippies? Ek het jou baie gehad.
Ja.
Het jy lekker in die see geswem?
Ja.
Was dit cool?
Ja. Asseblief kan ek by jou pool swem.
Ja, ons moet eers winkel toe gaan. Nee. Nee, Charlotte? Nee. Because we have the kids with us, I didn't want to wear a dress because if I have to like pick one of them up, it might be a little bit uncomfortable. Also, I needed something with pockets because right now I believe that the mall is going to be super busy. So if I have like more and more pockets, I can have like open hands to both mind the kids and also like have all my devices like literally stuck to me. Anyway, this is the fit. It's just these little like maroon kind of tracksuity kind of thing, beige shirt, and then I'm just going to tie in the beige with like my little Crocs. I haven't worn these in a while, so I'm quite excited to wear them. Anyway, this is the outfit of the day, going to the mall, and then still hope to have like a productive day afterwards. We are back from the mall and I'm in our bar area now. I so badly want to take a nap, but we have to set up this space to make it like a workable workshop for the business as we go into like the next 2-3 weeks of like extreme busyness. All of the space we are about to cover with loads and loads of stationery. Are you ready for it? We are situated Sorry, this is like an entertainment area, so like the hunting trophies and everything is my in-laws. But yeah, tomorrow we start with the big work. All of this has to be packed into like stationery boxes and then sent out. Yay! I'm going to make myself now a fat, juicy cup of coffee and veg for the rest of the night. It is currently 8:52 on the last day of 2024 and I'm on my second cup of green tea. This is also the first time that I'm actually speaking today, so if my voice sounds a little funny, that's why. I've been having a pretty chill day in terms of waking up this morning. I've done a little bit of reading, had my first cup of tea in bed, and now I'm trying to prioritize everything that I would love to get done today. Right now I'm in front of the laptop. There's currently 1800 messages, so there's that. Aside from opening those, there's also a few messages that I want to send, like following up on payments, and then because we do these stationery boxes and we've like unloaded all of the stock yesterday, it did make us a little bit nervous in terms of we think we have too much stock, so we would like to sell like at least 30-ish more boxes. Okay, there's 19 new messages right now. So we would like to sell at least like 30 more boxes. So I want to kind of follow up on parents that show an interest, that still want to like place orders for their boxes. So we have that going on. I also want to kind of do like a mini house reset because it looks crazy in here right now. But it also has been like raining on and off for so long. So I can't really like hang washing like... So anything that I have to wash, I think I should just really like prioritize maybe just like a house reset in terms of cleaning, picking up stuff from the floor and whatever, put stuff away instead of just like putting it down, and then maybe just do like one load of laundry, prioritizing underwear and sleepwear because that's mainly what I'm like running out of. I'm running out of my good underwear. Okay. Oh, and then my sister is coming back with the kids as well, so I'm really hoping that it stops raining because if they are in the pool we can just like keep an eye on them but still get some work done. It's like we can sit by the pool and do some work done, get some work done. Like we don't have to like kind of keep them entertained the entire time. So hopefully it stops raining in order for them to actually take a swim. If not, we are going to have to figure out like how to pack boxes. I think we have like 12 boxes to pack today. Yeah, that is the vibes. That is what's going on. And that's basically the plan for today. Okay, it's now, I've been yapping for 3 minutes. I'm going to set a timer and for 15 minutes, see how many new parents I can message in 15 minutes. And I don't know, just doing stuff like that just makes it not low-key be as daunting, I guess. Okay, let's go. I cleared all the messages, took a little break to have some breakfast and just kind of like get ready for the day. Came back to 18 more messages, but I'm not going to be focusing on that right now because I do want to edit some stuff for like my personal Instagram. Chelsea just made me my, you know, emotional support coffee. Love him for this. Just added the load of laundry, but I also filmed like a part of like the vision board stuff. I filmed for an Instagram reel, and I want to really like focus and get that done and maybe have it up like very early in the new year, so that we are still in that like kind of new year vibe and people have access to the video and can see like easy ways to do vision boarding and stuff. So I'm editing both like the YouTube video as well as that part, and I'm gonna try and focus on just doing this up until my sister arrives, which might be within like the next hour or so. So at least then I can lock in on this, have my little coffee, and actually make some like movement with the video. Honestly, I'm so happy with the way that I'm ending 2024. I just did like a little home reset. Everything looks incredible. It smells nice. It feels fresh. One of our friends just got here and we are going to do like a little bit of a braai for dinner tonight. And then we are just going to hang out until it's 2025. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I feel as though this week has really just been so good. And usually during this week, I can feel so much like in a rut, but not this time. I feel as though I've spent my time really nicely. I've invested it in both like social things as well as professional things, and it just feels really, really good. So, nou gaan ons braai.
Bye.